Redlion 4.0 is the newest version of redlion.com for our company, so it's our main website. And why I'm excited about it is that we're going to roll out a website that is innovative and user-friendly like no one else has seen. The technology operating the system is on the Amazon Web Services, and SecondWatch has helped us get there. So we know not only is this going to be exciting, but it's going to be reliable.
We've been running in a co-location facility for our websites for years. Contracts are coming due, the server infrastructure needs to be refreshed. We're getting ready to deploy a new version of the site. And so the stars aligned for us to say, look, now is a really good time for this particular piece of infrastructure to move into the cloud. The question around cloud services is, where's the benefit? You know, is it the cost side? Is it a scalability? Is it reliability? For us, it's been all of the above.
We were struggling to understand what the cloud is and how to adopt it. Like a lot of IT shops, we've gotten lean and mean over the last couple of years. We don't have the resources in-house necessary to dedicate to that. And there are a myriad of choices out there. And understanding what those choices are is a tough task.
We were looking for a technology partner that could get it right the first time. SecondWatch came in, they were able to architect it properly, to architect it efficiently, help us understand what the right pieces were to run and when we should be running them.
They were able to cut through that fog for us, help us understand what's available, understand best practices for adoption, and then actually propel us to the cloud.
It's such a huge learning curve in dealing with cloud services, and what they've done is shrink that learning curve down to a more manageable thing for just our business as a whole.
Working with SecondWatch has been great because they really understand what Amazon Web Services is all about. Understanding what our needs are and how to translate that into a cloud environment. And that's one thing that we didn't have a lot of resources to devote to.
So they came in, spent some time with our team, spent some time with our developers, and understood what our business needs were, and then architected an AWS implementation for us that met our needs.
SecondWatch really gave us a focused view of this is what we want to do, this is how much it's going to cost. There's a couple of different ways that you can put this together.
One thing that stands out is the mentoring process that took place. SecondWatch was able to bring resources in and not only show us, but educate us and actually get some hands-on working one-on-one and helping us understand what Amazon Web Services had to offer. We've had to do that. And we've got a finite amount of human resources. They're dedicated to maintenance functions and just keeping the joint running.
Running in the cloud, according to our analysis, is about 38% less expensive than deploying your own infrastructure in a co-location facility.
By moving out to the cloud, we can take our minds off of some of the day-to-day nuts and bolts and really function at the level of the application and understanding how to make that application do what we want it to do what we need it to do, and find improvements for the business rather than necessarily just improvements for the technology.
I would say probably close to 50% of our time is taken with hardware maintenance of some type, especially when you deal with a large server infrastructure. By starting to eliminate that by using Amazon Web Services, we can start to reutilize that time.
I don't have to worry about server infrastructure or disk and all the different network components. It helps us be a much more agile department.
By eliminating hardware as something to have to manage, you can actually focus on, well, what do the end users really need to do with this piece of software?
For our staff, it's been a breath of fresh air. And so they're engaged now in a new technology that perhaps they wouldn't have had an opportunity to otherwise. It's making them a more valuable employee to us. It's making our department a more valuable department to the rest of the organization, and certainly is opening our minds to concepts that we're going to leverage down the road.
Without SecondWatch's help, we'd still be struggling to understand what the offering is, much less how to get there.
We reduced our costs, we improved the resiliency of the site, we've improved the scalability of the infrastructure, and haven't given up anything in the process.
In 25 years plus in this business, I can't count the number of times that technology's been behind business. Business has been ready to go, and technology can't get there. It's a 3-week wait, it's a 4-week wait, it's a 6-month wait because we're so resource constrained. By using resources from SecondWatch, by adopting the technologies at Amazon Web Services, we beat the business. and that feels really good.
I'd recommend Second Watch to anybody thinking about cloud deployments. It's not something to be done without a tremendous amount of experience, and Second Watch has that experience.